Legend has it, blockchain may just be the most important invention since the internet, but the energy used by blockchains is under scrutiny. One UK study suggests the yearly energy consumption of a single blockchain can be greater than the entire country of Norway. But not all blockchains are created equal. While they all log transactions into a public record, different blockchains use different processes with very different environmental impacts. Embark on a quest to find a better way in Legends of the Ledger. While some blockchains use proof of work for security, other blockchains, like Tezos, have pioneered using proof of stake to secure their blockchain instead. Think of a blockchain as a castle with a series of floors. On each floor, a library stores information in a sequenced index. Blockchains store a lot of valuable assets, like NFTs and cryptocurrencies. To function properly, that library's information, the ledger, needs to be accurate. That's what miners and validators do. These different methods of determining the order of transactions are known as consensus mechanisms. Just like castles have moats or guards, consensus mechanisms work as security systems. With all the treasure contained in the ledgers, blockchains need to stay secure. Enter the labyrinth and see two popular methods in action. But first, choose your character. The proof-of-work miner's objective is to reach the center of the labyrinth or solve the cryptographic puzzle before the other miners. These math puzzles are like complex labyrinths. Solving them takes a great deal of energy. Once the first miner solves the puzzle, that labyrinth is solved and trust is earned. Only then are they allowed to write on the ledger, etched into history. And as a reward, they're showered with coins. Each puzzle can only have one winner, so the energy expended by every other miner sadly goes to waste.
Some miners might try to get a competitive edge by purchasing specialized equipment that will allow them to process the same number of computations much more quickly in order to try to get an edge on that race to the finish line contest. In proof of work, you'd have to acquire a lot of computing power and expend a lot of energy in order to add that series of consecutive blocks.
While proof of work can secure a blockchain, there is a cost. To offset the emissions of the top two proof-of-work blockchains, a 2020 analysis revealed it would require planting over 350 million trees. But remember, mining isn't the only way to come to consensus. With proof of stake, validators must post collateral up front before participating. Staking replaces the need for a competition of miners. Instead, a validator is chosen through a lottery. Think of it as a complex raffle. This lottery means consensus is no longer a race. Once a validator is assigned, being the most powerful no longer matters, saving a dramatic amount of energy. However, a straighter path should not be confused for an easier validation. A player must instead prove themselves along their journey in order to become a validator.
Halt! Identify yourself.
I seek to become a validator.
I shall decide. Why have you come here?
I wish to validate the next block.
Can you be trusted?
Yes, I have tilled the land. I have planted my crops and built a village for my people.
Tell me, player, what have you staked in your quest?
The villagers have entrusted their coins with me on this journey, and I have staked 1 bag of coins.
Very good. Validate in peace.
In most consensus mechanisms, including proof of work and proof of stake, the security model is to exclude bad actors, to prevent bad actors from participating in that work to begin with, and to make sure that all of those who are participating are well-intentioned folks.
Whether it's a miner solving the puzzle or a validator proving their worth, each consensus mechanism secures digital assets and their transactions. Understanding how blockchains operate can provide a map for how to navigate our future, and choosing a more energy-efficient blockchain means everyone's quest can end happily ever after.